How can military personnel maintain the element of surprise in this ever-evolving landscape of technological advancements where surveillance and detection capabilities have expanded dramatically? How can they evade the ever-watchful eyes of their adversaries and ensure the success of covert operations? Enter the world of biomimetics and the humble squid, an unassuming creature that could hold the key to transforming the way that soldiers blend into their environments. Inspired by the squid's remarkable ability to rapidly change color and effectively disappear from sight, researchers led by Dr. Gordetsky have been working tirelessly to unlock the secrets of this fascinating cephalopod. Their groundbreaking discovery of the protein called reflectin has opened up a world of possibilities in the realm of adaptive camouflage, allowing soldiers to become virtually invisible in a matter of seconds. But what are the implications of this technology for the future of warfare? And how might it revolutionize other industries and applications in our daily lives? Throughout the ages, the art of deception has played a crucial role in determining the outcome of many conflicts. The stories of cunning military strategies and inventive ruses have been passed down through generations, becoming etched in the annals of history. One of the most famous examples of deception in warfare was the legendary Trojan horse. This tale of subterfuge and trickery hails from ancient Greece and centers around the protracted siege of the city-state of Troy. Though this event transpired long before the advent of modern warfare, the lessons it imparts remain as relevant today as they were millennia ago. For 10 long years, the Greeks laid siege to the heavily fortified city of Troy, seeking to breach its defenses and conquer its people. Despite their valiant efforts, they found little success. Frustration and exhaustion began to set in, driving the Greeks to devise an ingenious plan that would ultimately lead to the downfall of their formidable foes. Feigning defeat, the Greeks appeared to abandon their quest, leaving behind a massive wooden horse on wheels as a supposed tribute to the heroic defenders of Troy. Unbeknownst to the Trojans, the hollow belly of this enormous equine statue concealed a team of elite Greek commandos, lying in wait for the opportune moment to strike. With their suspicions lulled by the apparent retreat of their enemies, the Trojans celebrated their victory by bringing the horse within the city walls. As darkness fell and the citizens of Troy slept, the hidden Greek commandos emerged from their wooden sanctuary, infiltrating the city with stealth and precision. Upon receiving the signal, a waiting contingent of Greek archers, charioteers, and foot soldiers rushed to the now open gates, joining their comrades in the conquest of Troy. This legendary deception would later be immortalized in the literary works of the Iliad and the Odyssey, penned around 750 BC. This cunning tactic bears striking similarities to the teachings of the ancient Chinese military strategist Sun Tzu, who outlined the importance of deception in his renowned treatise, The Art of War. Sun Tzu extolled the virtues of using deception to achieve victory, even when faced with overwhelming odds. His insights continue to shape military strategy to this day, emphasizing the critical role of deception in determining the outcome of a conflict. The pages of military history are brimming with countless other examples of deception, each illustrating the power of cunning and guile to shape the course of battle. From the intricate misdirection of Operation Fortitude during World War II, to the strategic use of misinformation in the Gulf War, deception has been proven to be an invaluable tool in the arsenal of military commanders through the ages. The ability to deceive one's enemy can be the decisive factor that tips the scales of victory. This truth has been demonstrated time and time again in conflicts both ancient and modern. As warfare continues to evolve, so will the strategies and tactics employed by those seeking to gain the upper hand. As exemplified with the legendary Trojan horse, the art of deception remains a cornerstone of military strategy, reminding us of the enduring power of cunning and subterfuge in the ever-changing landscape of human conflict. Once, soldiers proudly showed off their colorful uniforms as a symbol of loyalty and strength on the battlefield, which was filled with various factions in glorious combat. However, a more subdued and secretive approach became necessary when the tides of war changed. The 18th century saw the development of nitro powder, a groundbreaking discovery that would forever change the way wars were waged. Gone were the days of smoke-filled battlegrounds with soldiers shrouded in a haze of obscurity. Now, visibility was no longer hindered, and those who stood out on the battlefield became vulnerable to the keen eyes of their enemies. The vivid uniforms that once instilled a sense of pride and unity amongst troops now served as beacons, drawing unwanted attention and putting lives at risk. In response to this new reality, military strategists and manufacturers began to innovate. A race to develop the most effective means of concealment was ignited, with nations vying for the upper hand in their quest to outmaneuver their opponents. As the decades passed, the art of subterfuge and disguise became increasingly sophisticated, evolving to meet the ever-changing demands of modern warfare. During the tumultuous years of World War II, using nets and subdued colors became a vital tactic to shield military equipment and personnel from prying eyes. But as technology continued to advance, so too did the methods employed by those seeking to penetrate these defenses. The advent of thermal imaging technology presented a new challenge: how to hide from detection not just in the visible spectrum, but in the realm of heat signatures as well. Traditional camouflage patterns such as tiger stripes and forest motifs were no longer sufficient in this brave new world of warfare. The need for cutting-edge materials and designs to outsmart the ever-improving detection methods became paramount. Researchers and scientists, particularly in the United States, began to explore the possibilities of high-tech fabrics that could blend seamlessly into the environment and mask the telltale signs of heat given off by the human body. These innovative materials were no longer simple patterns or color schemes. They were the result of meticulous and relentless pursuits of knowledge, understanding, and mastery over the very elements that govern our world. They were a testament to the adaptability of human ingenuity, a reflection of our never-ending quest for advantage in the face of adversity. Today, the quest for the perfect means of concealment continues. Researchers examine various masking techniques, working tirelessly to develop the ultimate shield against non-visual detection. As the landscape of warfare evolves, so too will the means by which we seek to gain the upper hand. The widespread accessibility of night vision and other thermal imaging technologies has enabled insurgents and even terrorist organizations to obtain these valuable devices, thereby equalizing the battlefield. This has underscored the urgency of developing effective countermeasures. Abandoning the outdated macro patterns of color splotches, modern concealment methods utilizing pixelated digital micropatterns first emerged in Iraq and Afghanistan. Each major Western power has subsequently developed its own unique version of cluttermetrics, a cutting-edge field of study focused on comprehending the human neurological response to object identification and location. Today, an extensive range of state-of-the-art tactics is available, with numerous additional strategies in development. Groundbreaking progress in areas such as biometrics, fractals, imaging analysis, and nanotechnology has inspired researchers to create countermeasures capable of countering increasingly accurate devices and weaponry. The ultimate goal of adaptive camouflage, the capacity to seamlessly blend with a constantly shifting environment, may soon be attainable for armed forces worldwide. Scientists at Sandia National Laboratories in Albuquerque, New Mexico, have developed biomimetic synthetic materials that can alter their colors to match their surroundings, much like a chameleon. Their inspiration for this innovation was drawn from nature itself. Researchers have specifically examined these biochemical advantages, enabling certain fish species to modify their colors and patterns for optimal camouflage within their environments. In the early 21st century, the potential military applications of this knowledge began to be explored. George Basshand, the research team leader at Sandia, envisioned military camouflage gear capable of adapting to a variety of environments without requiring an external power source. For instance, the camouflage would display blue hues at sea and shift to brown tones in desert settings. While this concept has been previously investigated, the Sandia team has made two noteworthy enhancements. First, they optimized the energy supply, before concentrating on the performance of the protein motors. Secondly, and perhaps most notably, they introduced an off switch. Bashan and his colleagues ingeniously re-engineered the protein structure to incorporate an on-off switch to the motor, providing control over the activation and deactivation of their nanofluidic devices. To enhance the effectiveness of military commandos during covert operations, some military leaders have contemplated painting their soldiers' hands and faces with camouflage patterns, which would serve as an additional measure to keep them concealed from the enemy. Recently, however, new research has unveiled an intriguing possibility that's rooted in the fascinating world of cephalopods, specifically the squid. Although squids may not be known for their cognitive abilities, they possess a remarkable defense system that goes well beyond the widely recognized ink squirting technique. When faced with potential threats, squids can rapidly camouflage themselves by altering their light reflective skin, which features a particularly sticky patch. This unique ability has long intrigued the scientists, and recent discoveries have finally unlocked the secrets of a squid's skin. A team of researchers at the University of California, Irvine, led by Dr. Alan Gordetsky, has isolated the protein known as reflectin. This protein plays a crucial role in the squid's ability to reorganize pigment crystals in their skin with the assistance of tiny motor proteins, effectively allowing them to blend in with their surroundings. Harnessing the power of reflectin, the research team has developed innovative invisibility stickers capable of rapidly changing color. These stickers offer an unparalleled advantage in military operations as they're designed to protect soldiers from infrared scanning. Dr. Gordetsky elaborated on this breakthrough. We've developed stickers for use as a thin, flexible layer of camouflage with the potential to take on a pattern which will much better match the soldier's infrared reflectance to their background and hide them from active infrared visualization. The invisibility stickers have been conveniently encased in a coated packing tape, similar to the type commonly found in households. According to science, this paper-thin material is composed of aluminum, plastic, and adhesive tape. Its ability to instantly change the amount of heat it reflects is due to the material's composition. When the sticker is manually separated or exposed to voltage, its surface transitions from a wrinkled, gray appearance to a smooth, glass-like state, rendering it invisible to infrared night vision and allowing it to regulate its temperature. Furthermore, variations in the thickness of the film can alter the way that light interacts with the surface, resulting in a wide range of color gradations. For instance, an optical camera is likely to detect an orange hue when observing the thicker tape. This novel technology holds amazing promise for enhancing the safety and success of covert military operations by providing soldiers with a dynamic and adaptable form of camouflage that can help them remain undetected by enemies. In an increasingly technologically advanced world, the development of effective and adaptable camouflage for military personnel is more important than ever before. The discovery of the squid's unique ability to change color has inspired researchers to explore new avenues in the field of bioengineering, with the potential to revolutionize the way soldiers remain concealed from enemies during covert operations. The potential applications of this groundbreaking technology extend beyond the battlefield, offering exciting prospects for various industries and situations. One of the most striking features of the invisibility stickers is their ability to change color as they are stretched or manipulated, transitioning from the lighter end of the spectrum to a bluer hue. While heat-reflective materials have been in existence for some time, only recently have engineers begun to unlock their full potential. Dr. Gordetsky emphasized the importance of these advances, noting, "Soldiers wear uniforms with the familiar green and brown camouflage patterns to blend into foliage during the day. But under low light and at night, they are still vulnerable to infrared detection." The application of this cutting-edge technology is relatively simple, yet it offers a powerful advantage in the field. Each soldier would receive a roll of stickers that, when applied to their uniforms, could render them virtually invisible within seconds. While the current iteration of the technology is both costly and temporary, the researchers are working diligently to improve its practicality and affordability. Dr. Gordetsky explained, "You take out this protein-coated tape to use it quickly to make an appropriate camouflage pattern on the fly. Then you can take it off and throw it away." Beyond its obvious military applications, the team envisions numerous potential civilian uses for the material, including integration into clothing designed to trap or reflect heat. Additionally, the material could be utilized as an insulation for spacecraft storage containers, emergency shelters, and even in the medical field for temperature regulation during patient care. As the researchers continue their efforts to expand the material's sheet size and make it commercially viable, it's becoming increasingly clear that the potential benefits of this technology are immense. While the notion of such advanced camouflage may seem like a concept straight out of a science fiction novel, it may not be long before these capabilities are made available to soldiers on the front lines and in various other applications in our daily lives. Thank you for taking the time to listen to our Steph. I was going to say read our article, but that would probably be a typo. If you found it interesting, please consider liking and sharing it to show your appreciation. For more content on the cutting edge of military and civilian technology, subscribe to Military Uncovered. Additionally, clicking that bell icon will allow you to receive updates on our latest posts and stuff, as you probably already know. Together, we can explore the fascinating world of technological advancements and their potential impact on our lives.